Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today marks a day that for millions of us across the world we will never forget. I personally will never forget where I was on that day and watching what happened at the Twin Towers. The photograph you're seeing was posted by our London Fire Brigade this morning, who paid a tribute saying, "We will never forget the 2,977 who lost their lives on 9/11 and will always remember the brave firefighters who made the ultimate sacrifice and died in service. London Fire Brigade." And these words completely echo and reiterate all of us that we feel. All of us who lost people who were injured, and people who are living with issues since that time. It doesn't seem possible that it was 2001. It seems like yesterday. Here in London, on that day, as in New York, it was a clear, blue sky, sunny day. And whilst the time difference was obviously not the same as New York, we stopped that day, all of us. I'm going to add a video that was put out, which I found this morning on that day of 9/11/2021, that you may wish to see. I'm just going to read a few quotes from survivors from 9/11. The first one is somebody called Frank Rosano, who was a 9/11 survivor. And he said, "We got buried under more rubble, and I remember saying to myself, you can't be lucky enough to survive it twice. And I started to pray. When the thing settled down and the rubble stopped piling up on top of us, I was still alive." And then Bob Swierupski, 9/11 survivor. "I was walking in the street right next to the firemen going directly in the area from which everyone else was evacuating. I could see the fearless intensity in their faces. They were going to put out the fire and save lives." Stanley Premoth, 9/11 survivor. "I still have the shoes I wore to work that day. The soles are melted and they're caked in ash. I keep them in a shoebox with the word, quotes, deliverance, quotes, written all around it. They're kind of like my ark, a reminder of God's presence and the life I owe to him." And then there's Robert Reig, former FDNY firefighter. "It's the nature of the world that most people have moved on, but the people directly involved with 9/11, for them, twice a day is 9/11. And last but not least, another I have found, Janelle Guzman McMillan, a 9/11 survivor. "On September the 11th, I always take the day off. I want to be in a peaceful, quiet place praying. It is a day I both mourn and celebrate." And I think this echoes exactly how we all feel across the world, for those lost, injured, and still living with the aftermath. So today I send out my deepest love and sympathy and respects and support from here in the UK to all of those on 9/11. Take care of yourselves. Much love. Carrie Pink.
Palace in London, where Queen Elizabeth II lives when she is in London. The Coldstream Guards, who change the guard, not the Coldstream Guards, but they change the guard every day at Buckingham Palace, as we know. And we are told that at the request of the Queen, the Coldstream Guards band played the Star-Spangled Banner. Let's listen. Whew.